Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Peggy Meyer. Today's quote from Trent Shelton reads, "Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary." I use this saying a lot with my clients and with myself over the years. Self-care is not selfish, but this often creates a little resistance with some people, mainly due to how they define self-care and selfish or the meaning that they give those words. So let's start out by defining what is self-care. I define self-care as taking care of oneself. You know what's best for you. No one has lived in your skin longer than you have. So naturally, you are the expert of you. You know what your body needs and how to take care of it more than anybody else. Self-care is self-love. So how are you loving yourself? Self-care is being responsible for your own health and your well-being so you can live life to its fullest, doing the things that you love and enjoy with ease. But how do you define selfish? Selfish in the dictionary means lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure, caring only for oneself. Similar words include egotistical, self-centered, and self-serving. Selfish tends to be viewed as a bad thing, but it doesn't have to be. I think of most everything as having a good or bad side, like a two-edged sword. The problem is that if we think of something as only a bad thing, we will naturally view a related idea as a bad thing. Many people view taking care of themselves as a bad thing because they feel they are being selfish. They think they need to take care for others more than they need to take care of themselves. And this always reminds me of the oxygen mask analogy. How many of you have ever been on an airplane? Most people have. Do you remember the oxygen mask rule? It goes like this. Should the cabin lose pressure, oxygen mask will drop from the overhead compartment. Please place the mask over your own mouth and nose before assisting others. Did you catch the last part? Put the mask over your own mouth before assisting others. Why? What is wrong with assisting others or helping others first? Aren't you being selfish if you take care of yourself first? No way. We need oxygen to survive. We can't live very long without it. If you don't have oxygen, you will quickly lose consciousness and you will not be able to help anyone. Did you get that? Without oxygen, you will not be able to help anyone. Self-care is oxygen. We need it to survive and to be the best version of ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves first, we cannot take care of others. We have to make taking care of ourselves top priority, a necessity. What happens when we're too busy helping others with their oxygen masks? Caring for your kids, your spouse, saying yes to this and that, and volunteering for this. Your boss needs that, whatever. What happens when we spend all day putting oxygen masks on everyone else first? We lose consciousness. We lose ourselves. We lose conscious awareness of who we really are. We become exhausted. We get frustrated, angry, and burned out. When helping others leaves little time for anything else, or when we're giving too much, or trying to keep the peace, we are sacrificing our own physical, mental, and emotional health. We don't have any oxygen. But how do we keep a steady supply of oxygen? By taking care of ourselves first. We need to make taking care of ourselves top priority, a necessity, so we can help the people around us. What does your body need to be at its best? If we don't take care of ourselves, who will? You cannot rely on someone else to put your needs ahead of their own. It is necessary that we put taking care of ourselves first before taking care of others. Commit today to putting on your oxygen mask first. So today's positive solutions tip is the top 3 self-care oxygen producing strategies. Number 1, nutrition. You've probably heard me say this before on a Wellness Wednesday, but what are you fueling your body with? Okay? What solid and liquid foods are you fueling yourself? Is your body revved up like a winning race car? Or is it sputtering around like a heap of junk? What specific foods does your body recognize and optimize for peak performance? So let's eat more whole, real foods and drink more water. Step 2, sleep. Our body during sleep repairs, renews, and recharges and revitalizes itself. Getting regular, good quality and quantity sleep is vital and foundational to being able to make good decisions, concentrate, focus, for emotional stability, and boosting our immune system. What do you need to do to set yourself up for a good night's sleep? And 3, exercise. Yeah, you've probably heard me say this just recently, but your body is meant to move. It moves every second of every day. The heart and the lungs are moving constantly, right? Your lungs, oxygen, we need it. It moves all the time without us even knowing. To be alive is to be moving. Inhibit movement and you create illness. Stop moving and you are dead. We are meant to move. We need our oxygen through movement. What are you doing each day to move your body and make your lungs more efficient in taking in and utilizing the oxygen you breathe? Those are my 3 tips. This is Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for listening. Join me again tomorrow for Time for More Thursday with another quote from Trent Shelton. And as always, if you want to have all my daily thoughts and inspirations in one easy location, ask to join my Facebook group, Positive Solutions for Life. Have a great day.